along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Cleveland. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
A gain of 12 yards.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here we go.
They'll go back to Ford on first down. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
On the set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend. These drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
That's good for a Browns.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They give it, and it's Ford. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
2 yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's
The
another
rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Sanders on third and long. A throw on the move is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught by the tight end. Aaron Fanning. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get this up to the 44. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
26. 258.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
No. 319.
Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On third down, Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
58.
Warren. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal.
319.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2 yards.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Blue 58. Get 300. Get 300.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Back north. 258.
On the ground, Gainwell. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Right dealt it up to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
258.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9.
258.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here is 1st and goal.
Hey, 88, 319.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. Boy, he bought some time as much as he could. Ended up taking a big shot as well, but could not convert downfield.
So, Mike, it's important to note, once the quarterback breaks the pocket, there's no more illegal contact. So they coach these defensive backs to do what they call a plaster technique, meaning get your hands on the nearest receiver, get your eyes on him, and stay with him through the scramble drill. You can be a little bit more physical with them because, again, there's no risk of the illegal contact penalty.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Here's Sanders to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
At the 42-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Headed left, buying time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down.
Now, Sanders. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Hold the ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
4. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. They'll run here, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
At their own 35-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Williams in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Steelers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, you block 319. 319.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
319.
Once again, it's Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Malcolm Rodriguez on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
We are going. 319. Take right. 630. 319.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Steelers
13 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
319. 315.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
319. 319.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Finding space inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A carry here for Warren. He'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give him 8 on that count.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
630. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Blue 50, 50.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, take 26. 258. Screen it.
He's got Frymuth open on the left side. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Here's Warren. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
258.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers, touchdown Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
319. 630. Jump out. Back north.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
319.
Here's Warren, and he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Alexander in for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Hey, 88.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
258. Over.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back north.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
258. Look again.
Now Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Hey, 88. Plant.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Blue 58. Inside. Blue 58.
Warren. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Green 18.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Right left. Green 18. Wide left. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 18.
Now Rogers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Green 18. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Look at you.
To throw is Rogers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go to 50. Blue 58. Green 18.
He'll run. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. It is 2nd down and 5. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get 300. Get Green 18. Green 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. The Lions called their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.